Smashed by MR Cape Town in Kabata, St George's Park. And now on the back end of what looks like it's going to be another really convincing victory.
Backing away, blitzing that before. Wow, that's extraordinary from Rickleton.
I'm surprised they haven't gone to pace off. Now they're getting Liam Dawson or Sam Harmer or even Aidan Markham. He's not adverse to bowling in the first 6 overs because it's kind of just been more and more of the same, and they've dealt with the pace on deliveries with absolute ease, these two. Left-hander, right-hander combinations. Plenty of good strike rates.
Of the opposition, and they're scattered.
You take the Mollies are sending the ball into their dugout, causing some problems. It's going to be another bonus point for MR Cape Town here again. In season 1, there was just 5 bonus points. In season 2, just 4 bonus points, winning quickly. And this season, we've seen a lot of one-sided encounters. This will be the 10th time that a team picks up a bonus point for a comprehensive victory. It's just shown that when a team get a sniff, they understand the importance of the extra point. They're nailing them down. Round to Sixelton. We were almost going to call him Tripleton, weren't we, in the test match?
$69 for none now. 1 ball left in the power play. A little bit leg side. Frustration from the bowler. Coming back to the second, brilliant running. Takes them to 71 on the power play. That is unbelievable batting. What a start by Cape Town. They are flying at the moment. Almost 12 and over. Here's a look at the power play package. Great shot. Rassie van der Dussen, Rickleton driving strong. They both played remarkable shots. But just have a look at the balance of these two guys. That's the thing to look at here. None of them have tried to overhit these deliveries. That was a little bit fortunate with inside edge, but the boundaries they've hit have just been quite exceptional. Free-flowing bats. Riding that one that just bounced a little bit more. That was exquisite from Van der Dussen. Brilliant stuff from the power play. 71 for none. And time for strategic timeout.
एक रात में करोड़पति बनना है, एक मैच और पैसा ही पैसा। ओए, ये स्पोर्ट्स बाजी कार्ड है। स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग में रातों रात करोड़ों का तो पता नहीं, पर रियल प्रॉफिट मिलेगा अगर स्किल से खेलेगा। Start sports trading on sportsbazi.com.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
This broadcast is co-presented by Dream 11 and JSW Cement in association with Sapsol Estafai. Ab kaun rokega?
Feel good?
You feel good?
Let's see. We're open.
Let's fire Cavatelli.
Enjoy.
Fire Wagyu.
Take your time.
Just bear with us one more second.
Refire. I'm getting drilled out here.
This is a हमारा वर्ल्ड एलिमेंट से बना है, जैसे वाटर, फायर एंड अर्थ। तो अब इमेजिन कर कि हर एक एलिमेंट एक इंसान के अंदर हो।
क्या करना?
There are no teams that you can take lightly.
Oh, he's got him!
Lovely shot. Will Bournemouth bring yet another surprise by beating the league leaders? Or will Liverpool's unstoppable attack cement its place at the top of the table? Watch Premier League, Bournemouth versus Liverpool, 1st February live, only on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
And they've had no answer, so they lean towards Simon Harmer with the off-spin to try and make a breakthrough.
The way it's going now, you definitely expect them to get the win, as well as the win with the bonus point. Hit it well, placed it well. Van der Dussen didn't even after the power play. The boundaries, but the runs continue. Tough conversation for Eddie Burrell and his team to have with this team at the strategic timeout. Sure.
I just don't know what you can say, really. You conceded 70 in the power play. Only 37 were needed. 10 wickets needed. The game is done. In sport, you always talk about positives. Positives you can take. This is a tough one. I suppose you can look back at the toss of the coin. Never excuses. There's always reasons for bad performances, never excuses, but I've seen how much better this pitch does play when the lights come on. So I think it is a good toss to win, but Pakistan have been superb with their bowling and fielding, and then these two, when they come out to bat, they do entertain this Newlands crowd, don't they? Wonderful opening partnership. Cape Town will just be hoping they win this game, not down.
I have a burning question for you, because half an hour ago we were upstairs, and you put your neck on the line and said, this is the best bowling attack in the tournament. They took one single wicket in the Joburg. Now they're struggling to take another one. What's going wrong? Is it just that good of a service tonight?
What scores are they defending?
Fair enough.
Just
put questioning. At least they would be able to break in, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3.
It's just so difficult to execute the plans that you've looked at before the game or the rhythm of the game. When you're defending such low totals, the Sunrisers really need to sort their batting out. I don't know how they do it. They are underperforming with the bat for the quality they've got, but they're still well in this tournament.
Victoria Capitals right now will be sitting at home and smiling. They've just found a little something. They've got, I think, 2 more games at home. And now, if this team who play the Power Royals finally, who have been so strong all season, Joru is playing in that game. If they lose that game, Eastern Cape, they could be stuck on 19. So all of a sudden now we can have Joburg Super Kings, the Eastern Cape, as well as
Fantastic with his 4 wickets. Bellingham, Rabada, Rassi van der Dussen. Visit sa20.co.za.
Liam Dawson into the attack. Tell you, as impressive as Rickerton has been across the 2 seasons, Rassi van der Dussen deserves credit, because this season he started slowly in the power play. His strike rate was around 120 max. And in the last couple of games, the one here against Durban Supergiants and this one, the intent he's showing in the power play, it's been superb. And at times he's coming under fire or under question for that. But he's been able to sort of adapt and maximize great batting conditions.
Yeah, I sat on the couch in Park with Kevin Peterson when Van der Dussen was batting, and he was roaring for Van der Dussen to show more intent. And almost since KP said that, I'm not saying Van der Dussen heard it, but almost since he said that, he has, and played superbly. He's such a good ball striker.
They deserve credit, Mike Cape Town, because back for two. When they made the Reza Hendricks selection, people said, how are you going to fit Hendricks? He's more of an opener. Van der Dussen and Rickerton worked so well together last season, but they found a way because Hendricks has been equally as good as at number 3. And this batting group have been consistent. At the 3 wins they've had at home, Hendricks, Van der Dussen, and Rickerton have all had a 50 in one of the games. So their top 3 is standing up in the big moments.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Brevis came in at 3 here. Such a low target now. What is it, 27 to win? Still a chance for Brevis to come in and entertain the crowd, try and hit some big sixes. Came in and hit his first ball for 6 here at Newlands and did that celebration to the dugout against JSK. I can imagine if the same sort of mindset would be here tonight.
Some win for this Mike Cape Town team, especially if they can get it. None down, 84 without loss.
मैं शिलेदार हूं, इसका सिर्फ एक लक्ष्य होता है, छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के खजाने की रक्षा करना। जिस खजाने को तुम लोग ढूंढ रहे हो ना, वो मेरे पूर्वजों का मेरा है। ये चीज पाने के लिए वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। अगर जिंदा रहना है, you need to leave. मैं एक शिलेदार हूं, ये मेरी डेस्टिनी है।
Their story matters. Mike Cape Town's story is mattering this season. Didn't so much in the first 2 seasons, but they've turned it around. Captain Rashid Khan, new leadership, a couple of new personnel as well. Harma. Rickerton has hit that straight use of the feet, and this will be over very soon.
Yeah, goodness me, what a shot. The off spin of Simon Harmer just uses his feet to get near to the pitch. And Simon Harmer has some of the best hands in the game, but it just beat him for pace coming back to him. The middle of Ryan Rickerton's bat is sounding mighty fine at the minute.
Again, similar position work. Overton to do. He's found a way, Rickerton. He plays high-risk cricket in the power play, but he's found a way in shot selection to carry on, get big 50s, and win games, more importantly. It's not been easy for guys who have had one big season to follow up. You think about Gretzky and Klaassen, haven't had the same degree of impact that they did maybe a few seasons ago. Rickerton, though, every chance he's gotten. This season, last season, he's firing.
Yeah, he's just coming to the peak of his career, I think. You know, he's gone through tough times, had some brilliant times. Knows his strengths, knows where to go when he's feeling under pressure, knows when to soak it up, knows when to attack. He's a fine cricketer now.
Perhaps Classic Gretzky would be saying, well, we don't play at Newlands 5 times in the tournament. I mean, it really is sometimes a batting paradise.
Yeah, I mean, someone like Klaassen, we saw him the other night.
Yeah, here, right here.
He was hitting 100-meter sixes. Devon's pitches have been very difficult for their batting group.
Good early call. Progressive over. They're getting close. 8 from it, 92 without loss.
एक रात में करोड़पति बनना है, एक मैच और पैसा ही पैसा। ओए, ये स्पोर्ट्स बाजी कार्ड है। स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग में रातों रात करोड़ों का तो पता नहीं, पर रियल प्रॉफिट मिलेगा अगर स्किल से खेलेगा। स्टार्ट स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग on sportsbazi.com.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
Gotta be excellent every day. If it's not perfect, it doesn't go out.
Am I finally having a stroke?
They filled with superb fielding. Think about first innings, few catches that helped Mike Hayton set up this win. And I want to ask you, Stuart, you're a taskmaster. There have been 2 one-handed screamers. Donovan Ferreira at the wonder, plucking that out of midair, and then today, Dewald Brevis. I want the fans at home to decide and you to decide. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think is the tougher one?
Both wonderful catches. Both wonderful catches. Brevis had maybe more time. He went higher, hung in the air longer to get himself in a position, shot at stumps. This is safely in. Ferreira had to just run round at pace to flat a shot. Quite instinctive, whereas Brevis had time to figure out what was going on and get himself in a position that was actually, it was over his head and looking into the sun, adjust his body and take a brilliant one-handed catch.
Right, well, the world is waiting. Which one? You're not, you're sitting on the fence here, Stu.
There's no fence. It's that man on your screen. Number 1.
Okay. Now your turn, fans. I want to see you on social media. Which one was better? Ferreira, Brevis, 2 absolute screamers. Ferreira's feet were on the ground, but still, one might argue the pace faster.
Brevis certainly wins the celebration, I think.
See it. I think they're just checking to make sure, to be absolutely sure that he was back. No problems there. They're just 13 runs by Cape Town. This will be an illustrious win at home. Amazing how they've turned it around at home, actually. First 2 seasons, 3 wins out of 10 games here. This season, added a few extra batters. They look unbeatable at home. Could be 4-4.
I got the sense last year that the players didn't really know they were supposed to be bowling, where they were batting. Sometimes Curran bowled the first over, then not bowling again. Livingston batted at 3, then at 8. A bit all over the show, whereas I feel like they've got a little bit more structure to what they're doing this season. But ultimately, you had Rashid Khan and Trent Bolt. Bowling attack. It leads you to some sort of success. Both world-class T20 bowlers.
You know Rashid Khan is one of the best in the world, but the Bolt addition was massive. When you think about South African conditions, the ball swinging, and their power play struggles a season ago. Showed it today, even in the back end, he didn't take any power play wickets, but came back, all the cutters, with that crucial 16 over. Last 5 wickets they took for just 30 runs. These 2, applying the finishing touches. They're close and away. Mike Cape Town 98 without loss.
एक रात में करोड़पति बनना है, एक मैच और पैसा ही पैसा। ओए, ये स्पोर्ट्स बाजी कार्ड है। स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग में रातों रात करोड़ों का तो पता नहीं, पर रियल प्रॉफिट मिलेगा अगर स्किल से खेलेगा। स्टार्ट स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिंग on sportsbazi.com.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
This broadcast is co-presented by Dream 11 and JSW Cement in association with Sapsol Estafai Upcon Road.
They're going to have to head home.
Yeah, another fantastic outing. Get your groove on, my Cape Town supporters. It's going to be 4 from 4. They're trying to emulate the Power Royals, who've become the first team to win all their home fixtures in a season. 5. The Power Royals have done so far this season, and this will be 4 out of 4 for my Cape Town.
QN doesn't carry too short for a wicket. Ron Rickleton was looking behind square on the leg side, thinking he could pick it up and maybe pick up a boundary. He was probably more thinking booties. Railway lines. There's his figures, 25 wickets in 32 matches. Decent average. Connie rate may be a little bit expensive, but he'll learn and a bit more wily in his approach with the ball in hand. Rickleton does pick one up, Ash, and there is the railway lines, or maybe not that far. Catch goes down in the crowd, but that brings up another 100 partnership and another 50 for Ron Rickleton.
Yeah, 54 from just 33 deliveries. 7 boundary fours and 1 maximum. And Rickleton continues to impress. Season 2 into season 3 of Betway SA20.
That's his 8th SA20, 50, and you would suggest that could be the most in the tournament. We'll maybe get that checked out for you. But he brings it up in style, and this is the 3rd 100 partnership between these two. It really has been a good fun at the top of the order. There's too many people competing for that kookaburra, and at the end of the day, no one takes it. Rickleton won't be too bothered, but he'll be enjoying the moment. Checked it out, and there's another person who's also got 850s to his name. Hendrik Klaasen is the man. I suppose you've got to also appreciate the strike rate of Ron Rickleton over his last 2 seasons. It's just been formidable.
Yeah, scintillating ball striking. Rickleton, Van der Dissen, another 100 partnership, their 3rd over the last few seasons. Prolific one for my Cape Town, and this season the bowlers have joined in the party, and they're going to propel themselves now to 2nd on the log behind their neighbours, the Power Royals.
3 runs required. 3 runs required for Rassie van der Dissen to get a 50 as well. Mobs that one away and won't get on strike. Will Ron Rickleton give him another opportunity, or opportunity presents itself? Will he just close out this encounter?
Hoping to have 1 swing at the short boundary next over, but there's 2 deliveries to go here, and Rickleton and the type of form that he's in, I'll be very surprised if Rassie gets another goal next over.
Chants are coming out from the crowd here, Commodore. They think this could be the last delivery where victory is secured. That was brilliant stuff, Tassim Malone. I don't know how much you knew about it, but it was on to him in a rush. Top of the league. Yeah, Paul Royals, definitely. He was referring to Liverpool for all of those of you viewing. this broadcast. Mets power stop. Dilla Similani. Emphatic drive straight down the ground and an emphatic victory here of Waymark Cape Town. The dugout erupts, and so it should. It has been a brilliant performance by them, winning the toss again, deciding to bowl again. Same game plan as their last encounter on this ground, and it's the same result. They win convincingly. Very good partnership at the top of the order. And MR Cape Town are now into the top two, and they cannot be caught, as can Paul Rawls not be caught. They will be playing the first qualifier.
Yeah, handshakes, hugs all around. It's a happy camp. My Cape Town bowlers, they played their part. The bowler got the first wicket, got the day underway. And these two, they finished it off in style. 110 for no wicket. Another fantastic partnership between those two. Legs are flying and the batting coach is a happy man.
Yeah, you do just look to this season. You think, Ash, there's been good batting from them last year. I think the key to their success would be Rashid Khan back into the mix, taking over the helm as captain, and also the inclusion of Trent Boult. Issa Rabada was around last season. They have turned this into a fortress, as you mentioned. 4 victories on the bounce here at Newlands. That's what the home crowd wants. The crowd has been really good. They've gathered in huge numbers, come into the stadium and offered their support. And they've been backed up by quality performances by the team on the ground. Just happy days here in Cape Town at the moment. They head to number 2 on the log. Yeah, the people are going to have to go out the ground a little bit earlier than they would have anticipated, but they're going to be happy, Ash. Everyone is enjoying the success that MI is creating, and this was the moment that Ryan Rickleton took them to victory. It had to be Ryan Rickleton. The way he's played, the tournament he's had so far, he had to be their one to put on the finishing touches.
Yeah, firmly struck down the ground again. Dugout is up in unison, smiles and handshakes all around, and that partnership continues to heal. Brilliant results for my Cape Town.
It's so important in a tournament like this, isn't it, Ash? If you've got a combination at the top of the order that keeps performing, laying the foundation for the rest of the team to come in and express themselves and run chases. They've kind of just broken the back of it in the power play. It hasn't even taken more than that. First 5 or 6 overs. The result, a victory for MI Cape Town by 10 wickets. Smiles all around.
Yeah, these guys, they have a lot of thinking to do, Sean, because the way their tournament has gone, they lost 3 on the bounce to start with, then they went on a winning streak, and now they've got a couple of thumping results against them again. They probably should qualify for the playoffs, but what kind of mental state will they be taking in? And form as well.
Yeah, one more game for them back in South Africa at St George's. It's against the Logidas, though, Paul Rawls. They've been playing formidable cricket. So they've got to work it out for them, but they've got into the back door before and gone on to win the tournament. They've done it in 2 different styles, but on both occasions, they ended up top of the list. Well, the ABSA card, catch of the day, there's no guesses. It had to be Dewald Brevis. What a brilliant grab that was. Launched himself one-handed. And then the celebrations began. He is such an athletic individual. Catch of the match. Have a look at the log, you can see 2 qualifiers. Can't be caught. They're going to end up 1 and 2. How they end up, we're not too sure. Still 2 matches to play. But Sunrisers, if they win their next encounter with the bonus point, they can get to 20. Over Super Kings, if they win their next 2, they can only end up on 25. So we already have our first qualifier, what order it will be. And I think Advantage Paul Royals, their last encounter in the competition in the regular schedule is against Sunrisers in Gqeberha. So they'll stay there, and a couple of days later, they'll end up playing that first qualifier. Your pick and pay delivery of the day. It's Rashid Khan, who led from the front in the middle overs. And there was a premeditated shot by Stubbs. Didn't get into the right position, and after being reverse sweep, he came back with an absolutely brilliant delivery to win the pick and pay delivery of the day. We had to go to a moment that led to that 10-wicket victory, but had to be the Betway moment of the match. It's difficult to choose between individuals, so we've gone with the partnership between the 2 at the top of the order for MR Cape Town. They were superb, they struck it really well, exquisite shots in and around the ground, over the top, and at no stage were MR Cape Town in any danger to put on that partnership and got going. Betway, moment of the match. So there is the scorecard, 48 of 30 for Thunders. An impressive strike rate at the top order. His average is pretty impressive, and he's been really consistent. That's been the key. Rickleton's joined the party as well and offered a wonderful strike rate at the top of the order, 59 of 36 on this occasion. Bowling-wise, well, no pleasure for the Sunrise Eastern Cape bowlers. Everyone had a go, but if you have a look at those economy rates at the right-hand side, there was no one who really troubled these 2 at the top of the order, and no success. So a lot to think of for them for the next game, but they were clearly dominated here at Newlands Connaught. MR Cape Town win the toss, they decided to bowl first, and it was an impressive bowling performance. Bowling the Sunrise Eastern Cape out for 107, just Bedingham was able to get something of substance. Maloney at the back end with his 21 of 22. The start of the show, Corbin Bosch with his 4 for 19, impressive bowling, and then also decent performances from Rabada, Brevis, and the captain Rashid Khan. MR Cape Town 110 without loss, no issues there, a brilliant partnership, and they win the game by 10 runs. We'll take a short break and then we'll be back with the post-match presentation.
Revered through the ages, the ultimate rank a mortal can achieve. Shogun.
Tokyo Akita.
Arsenal are the new Invincibles.
After being the famed Invincibles, they have been the perennial challengers.
Arsenal end the 2023-24 league campaign as the runners-up again. Kai goal!
Can Arsenal go the extra mile this season for the glory? Watch Premier League, Arsenal versus Manchester City, 2nd February, live only on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Well, they're on their feet. Everyone's on their feet here.
Oh, the deep field can get smashed to window.
Star Women's Premier League starts 14th February on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
आखिर कौन है ये नर पक्षी बघीरा?
घोड़ा पहन के जीना सीख।
आपको अगर मुझे जानना है तो आपको अपना नजरिया बदलना होगा।
Will Bournemouth bring yet another surprise by beating the league leaders? Or will Liverpool's unstoppable attack cement its place at the top of the table? Watch Premier League, Bournemouth versus Liverpool, 1st February live, only on Disney Plus Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Rocco has only one mission.
Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, the two heavyweights of cricket.
To conquer the last challenge. As they prepare to be the champions. Watch First ODI only on Disney Plus Hotstar, Star Sports 2 and Star Sports 3.
Oh, the deep field can be smashed to window.
A very happy MR camp, and so there should be a convincing victory here this evening. Sunrise of Eastern Cape will ask to bat first, 107 all out. MR Cape Town managed to achieve that 10 in just 11 overs. Let's head down onto the field where Mark Hazeman will conduct the post-match presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 25 between My Cape Town and the Sunrisers Eastern Cape. Betway SA20 would like to thank Cricket South Africa, its commercial partners and all the media partners for their support of this competition. Would also like to invite say hello, I should say, to the dignitaries alongside me. ABS representative Tippy Alexander, Executive Consumer Issuing. DP World representative Ray Singh, Senior Director, Commercial Solution Sales. And the franchise representative Stephen Kitsoff, who is Springbok prop and former captain of DL8 Stormers. Welcome, gentlemen. Tippy, if I can please ask you to hand over the Absicard Catch of the Match Award to no other than Devolt Brevis. Devolt, magnificent catch. Quite possibly the catch of the season. There's going to be a few in that grand final, but that was absolutely sensational today. Ray, if I can ask you to please present the DP World Dispatch of the Day Award to Rassie van der Dussen. Rassie, for that magnificent straight sex, straight down the ground. And Stephen, if I can ask you to hand over the Player of the Match Award to Corbin Bosch. It's 4 for 19. Nice check, and also a trophy. And Corbin, you can come and have a chat to me after that. Corbin, congratulations. Gee, what a game for you. You're going to be delighted with that. But before we talk about it, I want to find out about that catch, that caught and ball. That was quite spectacular.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it for very long. Just one of those days where everything went according to plan. I'm super grateful, and really took a magnificent catch to start. So, yeah.
So you're playing with a new province. so important to play nicely at your home ground in front of this magnificent crowd. And it must have been a lot to you today with those wickets for My Cape Town.
Yeah, the crowd has been absolutely incredible. I heard now that it's been 4 sold out games here at Newlands, and
Brilliant.
The crowd is so supportive. They really watch their cricket, and the support has been absolutely incredible. So I think I could put a performance out for them.
Did you do anything special today? Any maybe planning before the game got underway? Some various plans to various batsmen? Anything special you can tell us about?
No, I think we just went with Mitch and just discussing all the batters and various options to the different batters. Nothing different. I think today was one of those days where everything went my way.
Play the match.
Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Well done, Corbin Boss. 4 for 19. If I can please ask Aidan to come forward. Aidan. I'm afraid that today that just didn't go well for you guys today.
Yeah, another one, unfortunately. Again, you've got to give credit to the Mumbai team or the Cape Town team. They played really well, put us under pressure initially, and we struggled to sort of get away from that. So, yeah, today we'll want to forget and address it and move on from it quite quickly.
Now, was it a bit to do with the pitch, or do you think it was perhaps not the greatest cricket played by you guys?
I mean, you never want to have any excuses as a team, to be honest. So we'll always be able to be better and be able to put pressure on bowlers in better ways. So those will be the discussions. Wicket was a little bit too close, but I really don't think it was as bad as whatever the score we got. It was 100 odd. So definitely massive room for improvement. And yeah, our last game at home on Wednesday, Saturday, whenever it is, an opportunity for us to get things right.
Yeah, that'd be nice to go back home to where you've played so well. Three on the trot with the support there is just magnificent. That's bound to give you guys a nice lift.
Yeah, always nice to play there. So we look forward to it. Hopefully we can put on a good show for a crowd that's been really, really epic for us. And whatever happens from there, we'll be able to sleep at night.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Cheers, Isaac.
Cheers. Proceed. Before I talk about any performances with bat and ball, let's talk about this fielding. This is quite ridiculous. The ground fielding in the last game here was magnificent in the power play. Ground fielding was very supportive today again for the bowlers. Let's go through these catches. Devil Brevis, how good was that?
Yeah, I think that's something which is very important, especially in this format T20. You know, I think in the last game, the way we fielded in the first 10, 12 overs, that really, you know, given that kind of confidence, energy to the bowlers where, you know, we bowled first 10 overs, rest in 30 runs, and we got 4 wickets. So I felt today before the game, we had that discussion that I think it's going to be very important for us to keep that continue. You know, that's something which puts extra pressure. And that's something for us as a team is under the control. You know, bowling, batting is different, but I feel like in the fielding, the effort you put, that is something which is very important. And I feel the way they fielded today, especially catches, I think was something which really put us very ahead in the game.
But how remarkable was that catch from Brevis? I mean, that was just unbelievable.
Yeah, to be honest, pretty hard to feel it that corner, like, you know, the sun there and the way he adjusted and it took that cave was unbelievable. I feel like it's one of the best catch.
I'm not finished. Reza Hendricks down here, cold as a cucumber.
Yeah, Reza, you know, the most experience here, and he had a couple of great catches in the last game as well. So I feel, as I said earlier, it's quite important, you know, to have that contribution, the fielding in the way Reza Brevis today in the ground fielding as well was something amazing, and I think that's something which plays a huge role in this competition.
Yeah, only good teams do that, and also, of course, Corbin, who I chatted about his catch. And terrific with the bat as well. Once you guys got an opportunity to bat, I mean, Rusty set the tone initially, and he was overtaken by Ryan, but they just dovetailed perfectly and did the job in no time with the bonus point.
Yeah, I think, you know, that was quite important, you know, to finish that with a bonus point, and especially to finishing the top 2. And
you've nailed that down now, so that's a huge bonus.
Exactly, that 1 point makes a huge difference, and yeah, the way they have been batting together from the last 5-6 games, I feel it's so good for the team, and I just hope we just keep this continue. We keep the thing simple, and we take one game at a time and make sure we enjoy and we have fun.
So, one final question. We all know, and you weren't here last year, we all know that the first season, the second seasons were not good seasons. But this season has been quite remarkable for My Cape Town. What are the boys saying, the guys who were here for the 3 seasons? What are they saying, the difference? You were here 1. What's the difference? Can you put a finger on it at all, or not really?
Well, you know, to be honest, we had a very, very tough